Asterion versus the Mad Prince was easily one of the best fights in Volume 11. Especially because this was the first time we got to see both Asterion and the Mad Prince in action, like fully for real. Even though Asterion has fought like Mordred before this, it wasn't very much a good showcase of his powers. And this is the first time we got to see what happens when a Transcendent is turned onto the path of corruption, thanks to the Mad Prince. In this fight, we got to see how the divine lineages affect Asterion. They pretty much just give him a general stat boost to all the major stats. In my opinion, it doesn't really matter the specifics, but the divine lineages he has just pretty much gives him a boost to his essence, his, control of his essence, and just random stuff like storm and navigation, and war god and strength. And I'm pretty sure it's just the Hearth lineage that boosts is the overall quality of his soul. Even corrupted, Sunny was able to wield the Sin of Solace, which is probably because he modified it with Weave, because even when he was kicked out of the Nightmare spell, the things that he modified with his own Weave stayed with him. So on the path of corruption, I guess if you modified something with your Weave, you can keep it as a memory. And in this fight, we really got to see why the Mad Prince was acclaimed as a sword saint, especially because Asterion was fighting using Morgan as a sword. He is a supreme himself, and he was still getting caught up to by the Mad Prince in skill. And that's a pretty big feat, especially because the Mad Prince in this fight was showcased to be better skill-wise than Asterion, who was a supreme for a very long time. Which kind of indicates that the Mad Prince himself is as skilled as someone with the lineage of the War God. And it's even more impressive that the Mad Prince was able to compete with Asterion when he himself is not capable of wielding the wheel like Asterion is. Which is honestly the Mad Prince's most impressive feat, that he was fighting Asterion with the world against him. Although in this fight, it was clear that Asterion had the advantage, even though Sunny was able to keep up with him purely because Asterion had a fear of the Sin of Solace. Which is due to the idea that Asterion himself is an idea, and the Sin of Solace drives people crazy. So the mind hex of the Sin of Solace was a very threatening concept to Asterion. Although we also have to give the Mad Prince a little grace because he was protecting Cassie, and Cassie herself said that the Mad Prince is more suited to be on the offense. But all in all, I even love the way the Mad Prince uses his other Transcendent copies. He uses them in a much more aggressive way than Sunny does. It seems the Mad Prince is much less focused on using other things than pure combat. It really seemed like in this whole fight, he was just trying to overwhelm Asterion with his clones, and he was just pretty much trying to blitz him with Shadow Step. It might not even be crazy to suspect that the Mad Prince would be better in sword style than Sunny is himself. That's pretty much all I gotta say about this. It was nice to see the Mad Prince finally in action. I never thought we were gonna see that happen. And it was also nice to see Asterion let loose a little bit. But let me know what y'all think down below.